so miscoming since I didn't graduate like I was already got school. I'm making this video. Say I'm really having a graduation. Can I put this on my head? It's my underwear. Okay, so I gotta admit, I didn't quite think this through. Oh, too late now. So my graduation speech is you learn nursing in school and you take away nursing from school. Except pain and misery. But you do make friends along the way, and those do become part of your family. In a way. Families and friends are kind of the same thing. The people who love you, right? So, can't they be both? I think they can. Anyway. So, I'm still working on my speech right now. Kind of winging as I go along because no, I worked on a part of it, but it's just so it's going to be kind of a little bit of a not rehearsal speech. Fantastic Four, X-Men, and the Avengers, and the Justice League, the F family, and you see there's all something different about them, and they're not considered normal, but they work together, and they like each other a lot. I was told that in Lighthouse, you don't have to like each other, but you do have to work each other together. And I always thought that didn't make any sense because how can people hate each other, work together? There has to be some bond that connects them. Like, there has to be a small part of them that actually likes each other. Like, for example, Batman and the Joker, they hate each other, but there's a slight, small part of them that like each other because you see that the connection that they see between them. Or Team Avatar or Team Korra. Korra is the sequel to Avatar: The Last Airbender. See, both of them focus on family and bonding. One's a bit of becoming of age. One's just about an orphan who finds a new family. And in the becoming age, so she becomes a big sister to everyone. And her mentor becomes like this father figure. And why I'm reading this because Lighthouse School always said that they're all about family. Now I think I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I don't think they know what that means. I mean, family can hate each other, but family cannot care about each other. But isn't that the opposite of a friendship? Rewind over and over again, and you'll eventually get what I'm saying. And X-Force. That's another superhero team that's about friendship and family. And a lot of them die in those comics, or like Suicide Squad, except they're heroes and Suicide Squad is about villains who do bond, but they have their own agendas. But you still feel like there's a connection between them. If someone's putting an effort in loving you, or then are they really your family, or are they really your friend, or do they care about you, and do you really feel like you're part of a family? Because when like a bunch of people can have separate agendas, and this one little kid can be alone, and this group here is the big group who have all the love but don't want to give any the love to this little dot. Now I like the Home Alone movies as much as anyone else, but it shows a very unrealistic, mean-spirited family who don't really give any of love. And I'm talking about the first two Home Alone films. The other three are different, completely different. I'm mainly just discussing Kevin's family in the first two Home Alone films. I mean, yeah, most of them are mainly about mindless violence, but besides that, it's also about Christmas. And part of that topic is family. And this feeling seems like they don't want to show their affection or love or anything, but this figure it's okay because as long as they love Kevin, then that's okay. But what if Kevin doesn't feel that love? I mean, yes, it's a healthy relationship between him and his mother because we do see general moments when his mother and Kevin do seem to bond, and that feels like family to me. But if everyone is so happy to see Kevin, even Buzz at the end, and you're like wondering why was none of this, and it seems like a good chunk of this was cut from the actual film. Why didn't they show that side of the family with interacting with Kevin, then get Kevin pissed off, and I don't know, maybe years go, a month or two goes by, and he's not feeling that same love that he felt before. And he's going to hate his family, which he does in the movie, but then loves the family again because he misses the unhealthy, unloving relationship. Now, I'm not going to act like my mom was a saint, because she wasn't. She was the opposite. But I do feel like I had a love. From her. Though I don't feel like she ever really believed in me. Now, Lighthouse School, on the hand, they show they love me and do feels like they believe in me. Kind of like other families I have had over the years, so. But have gone on with their lives without me. Or you could feel a serious empty spot and not growing them, but still going to love them more. You know, they probably forgot all about you. That's another different type of love for family. Huh. And the reason why I'm mostly talking about this instead of humans, well, because movies are more human to me. Human beings are selfish and I don't get them. Don't even relate to them. Don't even want to understand them. It's obvious reason why. I mean, they don't want to understand me, so why would I want to understand them? Because I'm thinking if I have said enough. If I have said all I need to say. So yeah, family, friends, it can be complicated, a little rough at times. Half and half, they come around, got your back. Yeah. I think that's enough said. Hey, Miss James, if you're watching us, I didn't forget about you like you said I would. In 2017, you said someday that will be me on stage, and I think I'm too old for that. So this is me saying thank you for your friendship, and you always will be part of my family. And Miss Perrin, if you're watching this, remember that glitter thing that I told you about, that you said that since then we became friends? I was upset because it was a depressing moment and made me feel suicidal, but before that I always thought we were friends already. And Miss James, if you're watching this, I hope I have made you proud of me. It was my unusual Lighthouse School to all high school speech for all schools. Yeah, I'm going to try this video and all of the other videos. I'm going to try to send them to every school I have been. Well, I'm doing this to Coombe School. One, I love them, but two, I also want some revenge. And I think giving them a bit of well, mindfuck, I sing with James, is what I call it, or blowing their minds. You can call that is to give them a bit of a taste of their own medicine for giving me detention every day while I was in there because they didn't believe me that Vinny was abusing me at home, and they just wanted me to lie and say Vinny's not abusing me at home. And they thought that was the truth, that he wasn't. And they just, from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade, because that was the, no, kindergarten always is 7th grade, because in 8th grade, I came into school every day at the end of the day because, well, 1, 2, Vinny was kept on hitting being in the head, so I needed time to rest it. And 2, Mom kept on drugging me giving me an overdose of medication. And the last one's not really a reason, it's just one of the things that this teacher says. I thought you were a hard worker like your cousin Nikki. And if you're watching this, I thought you were a nice person, bitch. When I first saw you. Isn't that what you said to me? I thought you were a hard worker like your cousin Mickey when I first saw you. That's what you said to me. And I hope you're watching this because I say payback's a bitch. I should have said that to you that day when you said it to me. That's what I should have said. I should have seen if that come back a lot sooner. And Shane's yeah, my feet they're very numb. Want to see some Shane's I have movies under my bed. So and Miss Cormier, if you're watching this video, depending on what time you got around watches, I hope you're enjoying my show and you think it's getting better. I'm on I came off 2 Benadryls and I'm coming off 3 of the Lazarpans and I came off 2 of the Pure Serenities. Came off 4 of the Pure Serenities, I was on 4 of them. Then I came off 2 of them. And now I'm on 1 Lazarpan and Abilify and Prazosin and Cymbalta. Those ones I'm going to stay on. Don't worry, I'm not going to come off of antipsychotic plus helps with blood flow / seizure medication. I am way too scared to come off of those ones. The other ones. Yeah, no, I'm just going to come off of a Lazarpan and that'll be it. Bye bye. Love you guys. Love all of you on Lighthouse School. I hope you're enjoying this.